SMUG Meghan yells in blind jealousy at Kate and William Caribbean tour, karma derailed it. Prince William and Kate Middleton's Caribbean tours marred by protesters seeking an apology and reparations from the British government over its involvement in the slave trade. It is said that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle watched the tour with a slightly smug feeling. A source claimed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex followed this whole saga extremely close. They are not looking to pick a fight or delight in any wrongdoing, but there's definitely a sense of karma from their perspective. The feeling within Team Sussex is that the Cambridges are finally being scrutinised and held accountable for the royals' actions, not just their own. And that it's not always a bed of roses, just because they've turned up and made nice with locals, who have a right to be heard and to sound off about something that's of great concern to them, the insider told Heat magazine. Royal commentators sounded off on what they perceived to be a royal disaster of a tour from Kate Middleton and Prince William. It is believed that the issue of racism in the firm raised by the couple during their Oprah interview also deeply affected the locals. They were torn up to hear about it. They claimed that the reception from the locals would have been different had Prince Harry and Meghan Markle been there. Royal historian Ed Owens said that the Duke of Sussex had built a good rapport already with Caribbean countries, and the Duchess of Sussex is much better known in that part of the world. The source claimed that Meghan Markle also feels that she and Prince Harry would have done a better job in the Caribbean and that the royal family need them. They make it much more modern, which is what the family need. She feels they've been proven right that if they were able to be part-time royals, they would be able to specialize in this type of stuff, the insider said. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle officially abandoned their royal duties in January 2020. This means they can no longer go on tours on behalf of the British monarchy. However, Dan Wootton took a swipe at Meghan Markle as Kate Middleton and Prince William face criticism from Caribbean locals over the royal tour. Speaking on GB News, Mr. Wootton said that the issues have been intensified by Meghan and her controversial interview with Oprah Winfrey last year. Speaking about the protests, Mr. Wootton said, "Was all this difficulty intensified by the antics of Meghan Markle when she made unsubstantiated and anonymous allegations of racism within the royal family during her outlandish interview with Oprah, prompting the infamous response from Buckingham Palace that recollections may vary? Meghan wasn't forced out of the palace, she ran out in a hurry because she wanted to make the big bucks in Hollywood and become even more famous. She used the royal family. Look at the trouble that Meghan has caused for the royal family." As the country marks its 60th anniversary, a coalition of Jamaican politicians, business leaders, doctors and musicians have called in an open letter for the British monarchy to pay slavery reparations. "We note with great concern your visit to our country Jamaica, during a period when we are still in the throes of a global pandemic and bracing for the full impact of another global crisis associated with the Russian/Ukraine war," the letter states, according to a section quoted by the Independent's race correspondent Nadine White. "We see no reason to celebrate 70 years of the ascension of your grandmother to the British throne because her leadership, and that of her predecessors, has perpetuated the greatest human rights tragedy in the history of humankind." Speaking about the issue, Mr. Wootton said, "But the reason I am so angry is that they are using this propaganda for Meghan Markle to add to their cause and try and paint a picture of a 95-year-old monarch as some sort of racist. And anyone who knows anything about the Queen knows that couldn't be further from the truth.